The crypto seas are rough out there. That's why we all sail on the friendship. Our friendship. Let's do an experiment, friends. If I was the mayor of Las Vegas, I would enjoy all the ladies of the night, strip clubs, and casinos. I would enjoy them. How would I enjoy them? Well, I would appreciate that they were there, and I would enjoy the tax revenue and the GDP made from them. So I wouldn't tell my family to go there. I don't want my kids gambling. I don't want my wife working at the strip club. You don't want any of that, but you need them there. It's a catch-22. You want people to be employed. You want the economy to be booming and healthy. You want people to grow. You want the city to continue to be built. But on the other hand, there's these moral issues. They're in the gray area. So the nightlife of Las Vegas, obviously it's worldwide known. It's literally a casino in the middle of the desert. And it's fantastic. You have everything there. People going wild. Very clean place, by the way. Everybody partying, all the DJs come. Everyone's off their head. Pupils are dilating. It is what it is. But you got to appreciate something there. There's a lot of money that flows around the economy. And it's big, man. Las Vegas record 2022, $79 billion. It was a 24% increase from the record in 2019. Isn't that nuts? Las Vegas's GDP per capita. So what they do is they get the GDP, which is just basically the income of the economies. Everybody's spending, how much you spent in a year. Everything does the loops, right? Everything does the loops, friends, from the, the consumer, you got the government spending, all of these do loops. Okay, so you get that total number, the GDP. Per capita, per person, $43,500 in 2017, $42,400 by 2022. So it's still huge. Just think about it. It's a desert with a casino on it and ladies of the night running around everywhere, and it's a big party zone. Las Vegas, the employment in the Las Vegas metro area. 1.1 million. Wow. 1.1 million people are employed there. You see, it's important to think about this when it comes to PulseChain and other ecosystems. So remember, we are the mayor. We have a family. We got kids. We don't want them to indulge. But also, you got 1 million people to feed. What do? You just got to accept it. This is your approach for PulseChain and all other coins. If you're in a coin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, every other coin, with Bitcoin it's going to be pretty hard, but every other coin, we understand it. You have to let other coins come in. Even Bitcoin land, the Bitcoin land, I know, number used to go up a lot, doesn't go up as much anymore. But the Bitcoiners, they must appreciate that Ethereum and other smart contract platforms and applications are being built. It enhances Bitcoin. But they're never going to say that because they know it's a fight for the USD. You know what's interesting? This is what's interesting. They say that there's infinite US dollars being printed. Let's do a dollar sign here. They say it's that. And they want all of it to go to Bitcoin. So why do they get upset when some of it goes to Ethereum? Why? It's because the truth is that Bitcoiners do care about number go up. They actually don't care about fix the money, fix the world. What they want is fix my bags, fix the world. Yes. Buy my bags up 3,000%, the world will be fixed of problems. How? I can't explain to you how. It'll be fixed. Why? I'll be happy. Will you? You'll be happy for a bit. You will be happy. That's the actual truth about this. So why are they upset? I mean, they're saying that, infinite US dollars being printed. So why do you care if USD flows to Ethereum or flows to some of my bags? Why do you care if Hex, PulseChain, PulseX, why do you care if money goes and flows through there? Very important to think about. That's why you got to think about the ecosystems here. Ethereum, friends? Have you heard of a little coin called Ethereum? Ethereum in its early days, they knew you're going to have to let the ecosystem flourish and flow. When it went down to $100, $80 in the previous bear market, $200, they knew DeFi ecosystems had to be built. That's how DeFi came and helped catapult Ethereum. They knew from the start, we need an open canvas. Bitcoin is not an open canvas. They say it is, it's not. It's layer 0, digital rock. Yes, we got to leave it there. But we are enjoying getting the yield and the Ponzi pump from Ethereum. We all enjoy it. We like seeing the numbers of Ethereum be burnt. We like seeing the yield be handed out. We love it. We know there's market demand there. So when it comes to something like PulseChain, same thing. There's always going to be people in the camp of like, they're going to be in the temple, right? Here's a temple with the 2 pillars and here's going to be the road coming out. There's always going to be the temple priests, right? And they're going to have the little pimp staff here. They're going to say, no, 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 no. Do not venture out of Hex, PulseChain, PulseX. But they have to say that, man. Because they've seen 40 coins go to 0. They found the one that is without the community still around. Now, of course, I know minus 99% sucks, right? But the community's still around, not abandoned. They're like, okay, this is something special here. From Metcalfe's Law, I've shown you. Look into hex.com. I've shown you Gerardo's website. There's still 150 to 200,000 people still in the Hex ecosystem. Yes, it got split. Yes, it's not going ideal. Everybody's upset. But there's people still here. You're just going to have to accept that other projects are coming. Think of the donuts here, friends. You know, donuts are nice. Don't eat them every day. That's it. Some people, they can't have donuts in the house. They'll just get fat. Okay, don't have donuts in the house. But other people can. Allow, but don't indulge. You're going to have that attitude. See, you can have the attitude of I hate them all. That's okay. I'm just telling you, it's going to be very hard for you to fight that battle over time because you're going to be overwhelmed. It's not going to be like 1 coin versus like 7. Okay, it's not going to be Pulse, PulseX, and Hex versus 7 coins. It's going to be like those 3 versus 2,000. That's just going to keep growing. But look, statistically, they're right. If you stay with the spear, you're more likely to win. We can't deny that. Always accept this. People will gamble on altcoins and they will experiment. There's so much experimentation to be done. People always want to speculate. There's different liquidity ratios going out there. People make new projects. Then there's narratives that are running concurrently because on Ethereum, maybe some meme coin took off or some mid-curve DeFi project. You get the point. Truth is, you also can't do anything, but you can only encourage them to try and grow. And of course, please keep your fluffy slippers on and don't forget to like, subscribe, press the belly button or shock that algorithm. You're going to have to hear this. You're going to have to encourage them. Go out there and make projects. I'm not going to buy. I don't want my friends to buy. I don't want my family to buy. Go out there and make projects. That's the only way to grow. Experimentation, building. People are doing the trial and error. They try different logos. They try different code sets. Truth is, PulseChain can't just grow as a ticker by itself. It can't. It can't. Why? Bitcoin, all right, Bitcoin, how was it able to grow? Well, it got the network effect from US dollar, all right? It got network from US dollar. Bitcoin was FU money. There was an insatiable hunger in the world to store value in the digital realm. And Bitcoin just kept pumping up. That's why it went up. Okay? That's why it went up. Wasn't the decentralization, it wasn't the immutability. Yes, they make it special, but people wanted to store value in a decentralized way. They wanted to do it. It just so happens Bitcoin had the first mover advantage and was able to nail it and nailed it right. Beautiful. Let's continue. So Bitcoin was able to get that US dollar and it pumped up. First mover advantage. You might even say Hex, trying to compete store of value with Bitcoin. It's something to think about to rival it. But they're competing in the same realm. They're competing for store of value. Another way to think about it, they're competing with long-term mindset savings type of assets. That's what they're competing with. Now, you might laugh at Hex's minus 99%, but laugh all you want. It's what they're trying to compete with. All right? What about PulseChain? PulseChain is competing like Ethereum. So PLS is in the same camp as ETH. They don't compete with just the US dollar. There is a store of value element, of course, but they've got more. They need the network effect from more ecosystems flourishing, more cities being built, more applications being created. That's what they get their value from. And how do we know this? Well, I did Metcalfe's law on Ethereum, and I showed you Ethereum used to have about 6,500 people. Now it has 500,000, 500K daily active users, even in the bull market around there. Pretty fascinating. All right. But also, it's not just the daily active users. You want to do the volume they're doing, the transactional volume they're doing. That's the real kicker. Ethereum does about 500 million to about $1 billion. That's the volume it's doing. That's how you really can tell. Super important. So now we know PulseChain can't just grow as a ticker by itself. Yes, PLS is great, but it can't just be PLS. It's going to have everything else out there. Bridges built, exchange listing. It needs all the shebang. We are still early. They're coming. PulseChain will be forking successful Ethereum projects. You're going to have faith in that one. If anything comes out in Ethereum land that's super successful, someone's going to make it on PulseChain. Why wouldn't you? You know there's demand out there. It's been unlocked. So you got to think about this. For example, if I was a coder or a coder, I would fork and do Lido DAO. This is like, we definitely need this in PulseChain. Woo! What a use case, man. I mean, there's $14 billion worth value here. Just to let you know, it's not even like not a real project. It's just it is a project, but it's not like you're inventing the wheel here. You're getting just staked PulseChain. That's what you'd be getting. So basically, if you hold st-PLS in your wallet, you're earning yield by default. Wouldn't that be amazing? But, everybody's yield farming anyway, so it's not really the bee's knees. But it would be great. It would be great. You just got to hold it every year. Maybe you're making 5 to 6%. It is your way of earning yield. What a wonderful way to enhance the ecosystem. This is only just the start of smart contracts and everything and unlocking. But yeah, there's a big demand out there for this. And it makes sense. You don't want to get diluted away. You just want to hold it every day. And of course, don't forget, don't brush your teeth too hard, friends. It will actually damage your gums. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, all tell mom and dad we love and appreciate them. We're going to see them very soon.